Hello TikTok, it's your boy B3 back with another action figure showcase. Today we are finally looking at one of my favorite franchises of all time, Kamen Rider. First up is the Kamen Rider Wizard Action Please, or WAP, Kamen Rider Wizard Flame Style. This is his base form, and it's pretty cool. It's more of a kid's toy. It's got some fun articulation, a decent amount of accessories that he does not hold well, but he also lights up, and mine still works, which is very, very, very nice. I really like this guy. I think he's a great little Kamen Rider wizard, and he scales well with figure arts. So that's pretty cool. I really like him. Ooh, next up, how about an SIC figure? I call them sick figures. It is the SIC Kamen Rider Hibiki, but this is a 3 3/4 inch figure. Most SICs are bigger, and I do have some of the bigger ones. This guy, however, is not one of those. He's a little guy. I got him for like nothing. One thing I really appreciate about this guy is his drumsticks here. Instead of putting them in holding hands, he actually has interchangeable hands that are sculpted to them, which is really cool. I just wish these hands stayed in better. If the hands don't stay in well, it kind of negates that. That interesting cool thing you did. But yeah, these SIC figures are pretty high quality, and they're kind of like slight redesigns and stuff too, so this isn't exactly what he looks like in the show. I admittedly haven't seen his show, but I've seen him guest star in other shows and movies a lot, so he's pretty cool. Musical Oni. Very nice. Let's move him to the side, and then we have a line that I really like, albeit kind of a small scale. It is the Rider Kicks figure, or RKF, Kamen Rider Zeo. This line started with Zeo. And this guy, you can buy these armor packs, and you can put armor on him because he has armors based off previous Kamen Riders. Ones that came before him. The next one you'll see, well, not the next thing you'll see, but the last one in the video, he doesn't have an armor for, because it came after him. But he is pretty cool. You see he's got all these little spots on him for attaching the armors. But yeah, Zeo is basically another decade, except instead of traveling through dimensions, he travels through time and has to defeat an evil dictator from the future who just happens to also be him. I wish someone would come from the past and defeat evil dictators now. Wouldn't that be fun? Yeah. I like Kamen Riders that are pink, by the way. It just looks good on Riders. Alright, this next one isn't an action figure, but it is a toy. It is a ring from Kamen Rider Wizard, but it's the Kamen Rider Narishiko ring. Narishiko is a really cool rider. I love her design. I love her powers. She's a shapeshifter, which is my favorite superpower in all of fiction, by the way. It's really cool. I really need to get, because this is the kids' ring size, I need to get a pack of the adult rings, because I have several rings, and I would really, really like them to fit me. But it's pretty cool. I do have a belt that I can use it on, but you'll see that in a future video. Kamen Rider Narishiko, I love her design, I love her powers. She hasn't had a lot of appearances. I wish she had, but Forze is one of my favorites, so. And next up is an SH figure art, which I'm sure is what many of you want to see. It is the SH Figure Arts Kamen Rider Black Sun. This was kind of a gritty adult remake of Kamen Rider Black, Kamen Rider Black RX. Which is very dark. There's actually a scene that's really, really tough to watch. Like, if I ever rewatch this, I probably will not be able to rewatch that scene. It's pretty rough, but it sure does get the point across, I suppose. But after that scene, Shadow Moon does something, and let me tell you, Shadow Moon did nothing wrong. But this guy is really cool. You can remove these parts on his chest, because these locust legs he can rip off and turn into swords, but they each only get one use, so he can only use his swords twice, and then he's out of them forever. Pretty cool. This is his rider form, not his kaijin form. I'm not sure the kaijin form has a figure art, but it has a movie monster series that I do want. But this guy is really cool. I really like the kind of biological riders, like this guy and Amazon and ones like that, ones that have like the these really biological looks, this biotech. That's really my favorite, and I love how Figure Arts makes the eyes look and everything. It comes with lots of cool accessories. I recently filmed a review for this guy, so if you want to see me review him, I'll be posting it soon on my main YouTube channel. Check the link up at the top of TikTok, and if you're watching this on YouTube, check the main channel, because I re-upload these to my second channel for YouTube. But I think everything else except the Narishiko ring I have reviewed already. I think I just did an unboxing of the ring. And then the other three figures got a review, and this guy's review is coming soon. So that is it. Thank you all very much for your support. Please remember to follow or subscribe if you're on YouTube. Leave a comment saying which figure you think is your favorite, and I'll even put a link to my stores, both physical and online, down below, so you can buy some of your own super cool figures. That is it. Thank you all once again, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.